wanted to talk to you about safety out in the bush and what you should consider. It's -7 out here right now. I've got a pair of gloves over there in the tree that I had to take off to set this stuff up. But I want to show you the clothes layers I have on, and as well as the gear I bring out. This is, I'm just walking up a trail. I don't really plan on going too far off the trail. I have cell service. That's a big thing right there. I always bring out a cell phone. In this area, I have cell service anywhere within this area. So if I did hurt myself, it's just a text away. And I always carry 2 batteries fully charged, just in case. Plus now I'm able to carry battery packs and stuff that I can, charge my cell phone and so on. So that's a very important piece of gear, I believe, is some way to contact the outside world if you get hurt. So I always bring my cell phone with me when I go out. And I'm going to show you the gear that I brought out for, what I bring out. Though other people are different. It's all according on your skill set and what you may think may happen. Always be prepared. Out here, like I said, the worst thing I could do is twist an ankle or something like that there. Maybe attacked by an animal or something. My cell phone, basically. The trail that I've been walking on, there's a lot of traffic, four-wheelers and stuff that go through there as well. So I'll be found. But this is more or less somebody that's out hiking off trail. And if I decided to go off trail, because sometimes I do, I just strike out and no, there's another connecting trail over there, I'll go right through the middle of the woods. Well, there you can get into trouble. That's how you can get lost. You can hurt yourself way out in the middle of the woods and so on. That's where you can get into trouble. I've never had any trouble that way, but that's where some people can get into trouble. Or if they're following a game animal that they have, that they're stalking and such, because their head's on the ground, they're not really paying attention. You can easily get turned around and lost following an animal. So these are just some ways that you can actually get in that situation. So I don't rule that out. I may decide to all of a sudden take off into the woods. Like I say, maybe I'll follow a game animal just to see if I can catch it on camera or something like that there. So what I bring out with me, I'll readjust the camera and I'll show you. First off, I want to show you how this knife combo hangs on my belt. And it fits really well and comfortable on my belt. Now what I have is the number 36 Schrade right here. This is a beast of a knife. It's heavy enough for chopping. Small enough blade you can still do fine tasks and such. And it works a really nice all around good knife. But I decided, since there's basically no weight to it, I could take and clip the Mora companion right here. And then I tie it down bottom. So this is nice and secure, but I also have a Mora to do fine tasks and such. The 36 will do fine tasks, but this here is a better carver, of course. Like I said, you can do it with a 36, but you can do it easier with a Mora. So a nice small knife like this here, a companion with your bigger knife, is a good idea sometimes. If you can piggyback it like this, you can see how it rides. So I can easily access it. It will not come out. So it was just a good addition to this. Now if I can get another Schrade that will fit with this Schrade, that would be a awesome deal as well. But now I also have my canteen. And in my canteen, of course, I have a bottle of water, which is a liter. And then See if I can get this out, which this can be a pain. I have my cook kit, which is a cup, and I have my stove. I gotta use two hands. There you go. Now this here, I flip that open. I have a stove here, which I have my lid for my cook kit fastened around it. And I also have my canteen stove that I made. This all fits right inside my canteen pouch. Which provides me a canister that I can cook in, boil water, melt snow, whatever I need to do out here. Okay, now this is what's on my web belt, as well as this knife in a pouch right here has a ferro rod and a knife sharpener in it as well, so I have a means of fire. Now this hat is a fleece liner and a wool hat on the outside. So this is a very warm hat. And I know it looks goofy, but these cold days and when I'm camping, it's a great buddy kind of deal. But I'll take that goofy hat off for now. Now, what I wanted to show you here, in this pocket, I actually have some Advil and ibuprofen in case I get a headache out here. I get headaches a lot. And I've got a lighter. This here is a windproof lighter that, you know, they're pretty handy. So I have another way of, you know, a quick fire if I like. This side here I have my wallet. Now, within my wallet, the only thing that I actually have is a EDC, as they call it, is right in a pouch here, right in the front. I carry a ferro rod, this small little ferro rod. I've used it and made quite a few fires with this ferro rod. It's only a 5/16, like 2.5 inch. And I also carry a Fresnel lens. This is from the dollar store actually. It's all this is a magnifying easy reader lens. So I carry that in my wallet all the time, so I have a source of fire if need be. Everything's fighting me today for some reason. And that's about it for gear. So if I get lost out here, I have a cutting tool. I have two cutting tools. I had a little bit of cordage wrapped around the bottom of the sheath of the Mora. I have 2 ways to start fire, actually 3 ways starting fire. And I also have a container and a little stove that I can boil water and so on. The only thing I don't have would be shelter, which shelter, as you all know, I can make shelter. So let's get into the clothes part of it and the importance of how you wear clothes.